Action on the loose cannon, Ken Rankowski. 7 deuce. Not going to get the passport with those cards. Mucks it.
Well, I'm in.
Oh, we know.
Daniel raises to 1600. 8-6 suited for Jen.
Take it.
3 bets to 3500.
35.
I like the thought of 3-betting Daniel's button pretty wide, but that's not going to be enough to get him the fold pre-flop.
Tony G's out, and Nacho.
It's a little too small, Jen. Phil Locke is going to be upset with you after that raise size because it's too small. Because like a real, sizable one puts me to a decision. Now I don't really have one.
Joe, we looked. You had aces.
You know what I'm saying, right? You get
Yeah, I understand.
it. Okay. You probably misclicked.
Last time I took advice from you, I lost the tournament.
Sorry. See, if you would have raised like a lot more,
Right.
this hand probably doesn't get called. Now you're out of position, tougher
Oh,
spot.
I am out of position.
See, that's the thing.
Ah, this is a new thing I'm dabbling with, the min raise.
The min re-raise out of position?
Yeah. The min
It's
re-raise out
insanity.
of position. That's like a...
It's insanity.
Daniel's called. We'll see a flop. 8-10-4.
Okay, now I'm going to do the dunk bet.
That's not a donk bet because you were the pre-flop raiser.
Oh, okay, it's not a dunk bet.
It's a continuation bet.
A continuation bet.
Jennifer did flop the best hand.
Bets 5,000 with middle pair.
And now you're in a tough spot because there's a lot of funky stuff that could happen over there.
I know, that's a very textured board.
Yeah, a lot of bad cards could come off, and then I can just bluff raise the turn or something stupid like that.
You could.
Turn a pair into a bluff. I'm really good at that. It's one of my big things Bill Reynolds taught me. Flop a pair, you think they got a bigger one, just raise bluff them on the turn.
Welcome to the view. Daniel makes the call.
Daniel's got a bad ace high. I assume this is a float with an intention of trying to swipe it later.
Turn 5 of hearts. Tilly and Daniel now both with gut shots.
I'm going to check.
Tilly checks.
Daniel's picked up wheel out, so my guess is this would be a good time to follow through on that float.
Bet 9,000.
That's some great follow through. Bets 9,000.
He's testing Jennifer's mettle.
She rises to the challenge, makes the call.
Good call from Jen.
We'll see a river.
Looks like she knows Daniel might be up to no good.
7 of spades. Tilly hits her straight.
Jennifer just backed herself into a straight that I barely noticed.
Well, she needed to make sure.
Looks like she's going to lead at this now.
20.
Fires 20,000.
Well, I'm fairly certain Daniel knows he doesn't have the best hand, so it's pretty unlikely that he'll call. Even for Daniel, a call would be ridiculous. So it looks like there might be a little devil inside him trying to tell him to raise and take Jennifer off her hand. I don't know that Jennifer can be taken off her hand.
Look at this. Daniel is all in.
We probably have the same hand.
Not quite, but if she follows her read, she will win.
So sick.
Jennifer has about 80K behind. I think if it were more like 50, it'd be a snap call.
You have 9-jack, right?
Would that be the same hand as you have? Because if you did have that and you didn't call by now, it would be a little bizarre.
8, 9, jack. 8, 9, 10, jack. Oh, God.
These decisions are even tougher on TV. All kinds of self-leveling going on.
Why would you go all in?
Good question.
Can I call a friend?
The only person you may call is Daniel.
What do you have, Daniel?
What do I have?
Yeah.
I have a straight.
Is that what you have?
I'm straight. I thought you said we had the same hand.
Is it a chop? Because that's what I have.
Oh, you have a 6? You raised me with a 6 out of position?
No.
That's crazy talk. Then how do you have a straight?
This is going to look so bad on TV when I fold.
No, we only had a 6. That was a given.
Yeah, you didn't know when you shipped it.
Because we all know. Ken didn't know.
Ken's not even here anymore.
Ken's checked out.
Tilly folds.
Don't you dare not show her.
Yeah, I don't want to
Don't
see.
you dare not show her.
I don't want to see. Give me my 5 back.
She doesn't want to see. She asked not to see.
She's not going to want to see it on TV either.
Jen, don't worry about those idiots.
That's probably the sickest fold ever.
What?
Play,
The internet idiots?
yeah, play your hand.
Yeah, they just
Don't-
cost me $20,000, those internet guys.
The haters.
Could have had a flush draw.
Who?
Yeah.
How could I have a flush draw there? If I had a flush draw, it would have been Jack 9 of clubs, wouldn't it?
Jennifer folds to satiate the internet kids, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh, don't blame the forums. That was all Daniel. Jennifer Tilly just got bluffed. Welcome back to the big game where we just saw Daniel Negreanu put max pressure on Jennifer Tilly, a move that's driven her to drink. Kid Poker takes us through his thinking in the hand as we go behind the poker face.
Cocktails.
Well, going into this hand, I was mapping out the table. We gotten the action up a little bit. Nacho comes in with a straddle here, and I'm on the button with ace-deuce offsuit. So I min-raised to 1,600. Jennifer Tilly, she makes it 3,500, which is a very small re-raise. Everyone else folds, it's back to me, and I start talking to her about the raise size. Phil Lock is going to be upset with you after that raise size because it's too small. Jennifer is a watcher, she's a studier of the game, so my thinking is in position, there's a lot of boards that I can bluff her with. I'm not calling with ace-deuce because I think it's good, I'm just calling because I've got position. The flop comes 10-8-4 with 2 clubs, and she bets 5,000 rather quickly. I know Jennifer Tilly is an aggressive player, so I'm thinking in my mind, she doesn't have to have anything. So I'm going to make this call with the intention to bluff. The turn card's a 5, and that gives me a little hope. I mean, now I can catch a 3 for a straight, and she checks. So I'm thinking, okay, if she has ace high, or if she has some sort of like king-queen type hand, she's just going to fold. I decide to bet 9,000, and she calls pretty quickly, which gives me some concern. The river card comes a 7, which makes a 4-card straight on board. Any 6 makes a straight, and she bets 20,000. And I'm thinking to myself, this doesn't make any sense to me. She re-raised me before the flop out of position. She doesn't have a 6. She wouldn't do that with a 6 in her hand. That's my thought process. As far as my hand goes, I can easily have a 6. I can have absolutely anything. So she bets 20,000, and in my mind, I'm thinking she doesn't want to go all in here. She's having fun, but there's a lot of pressure you can put on someone when you put them to the ultimate decision of everything. So I thought raising anything less than that didn't make sense if I was going to make this bluff. So I decided to go all in. And she starts thinking, and she goes, wow.
You probably have the same hand.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, she has a straight? I had to tell a little white lie. What do I have?
Yeah.
I have a straight. Told her I have a straight too. I know in her mind, I either have the 6, the 6-9, or the Jack-9. I think most people watching on TV are going to think, wow, tough spot. If you didn't know what I had, what are you going to think I have? It's very rare that I'm ever going to bluff there. She ultimately folds the hand, and I don't show her because I don't want to make her feel bad about it. We were having so much fun. I figured I'd tell her at the end of the show, but I don't even think she made a bad laydown, and I think if you asked a poll of 10 pros, don't tell them what I had, they're going to say, you know what? Negreanu had you. Good fold.